Hi, Gaming Token here. Welcome to episode 14 of Let's Play Europa Universalis on hard difficulty as Florence with the goal of restoring Roman Empire and getting Mare Nostrum achievement. Okay, last episode we re-established control of Crimea by taking out Theodora through proxy war. Soon we have some truces over with the Papal State, which is quite interesting for us. Right now we need to finish forming Italy. It's 1556 already, so we are getting kind of late on that. To make that happen we still need Modena, Mantua, Milan and Ancona plus Rome. That's a lot, and a lot of aggressive expansion in particular, so it will take some time. And interesting, Morocco has rejected our alliance offer. Of vital interest. Which provinces do you consider vital interest? Morocco. Excuse me, not this trick. Okay, we can change that for the time being. Excuse me. Sure, let's be friends. Let's remove this southern part. Now, I think that should mean you should be more interested. Still two? Which ones? Well, I removed these for sure from my country. Yeah, I have, so we should be best buddies now. And get an alliance. Two provinces of vital interest. Which one? Oh, I know which ones. Probably these ones. And that should mean that Morocco should become our ally, yes. So, whoops, my bad. 23rd of June. So there we go, we will ally Morocco because they are strategically useful to us right now. Conflict with Spain will soon turn ugly and we need to be ready just for that as an opportunity. With that being said, however, let's see what should we go for next. Our target is, of course, the Balkans. Hungarians still have some Croatian and Serbian land which we need to take. And they are pathetically weak, so that is our target for now. The concept of allying Bohemia is silly, and we have decided to go against it. Of course, we are keeping Mr. Corsini in the seat. He is awesome, and those point generation values are great. With that being said, let's start building spy network on our enemies and think what we should do next. The goal is to get Serbia as a vassal. Actually, I think we should build a spy network in Serbia as a priority. We will build spy network in Serbia, make them our vassal and feed them this land so that we don't have to pay admin costs for that. I think that will be the best course of action right now. And what is this? Of course, I'm going to give you access to Milan. You can fight them anytime you want. As long as you don't fight me in the process. We won't need that after some consideration. This wasn't good. We're going to go for Serbia and consider Hungarians as co-belligerent, which will solve our problem of building separate spy network. It saves us a Diplo slot, and we actually need that Diplo slot right now. Is it time to start annexing Tripoli? And do we really need to call these? Cyrenaica is Tripoli, so let's actually give it to them. Yeah, here. It should be more efficient on our side. Yes, Benghazi. This gives us some points back. And Darna. Darna. Yeah. Okay. That gives us points back. The next state, Libyan Desert. Now we have Corsia already, so never mind. Let's give Tripoli some land. We need to feed them, although this is difficult to feed due to the Ottomans being so ridiculously strong. With that being said, let's... never mind. Let's see further. Yeah, war with Serbia and Hungary for the time being. Interesting. Local autonomy. And we avoid any damage. Yeah, this is awesome, thank you. Base tax in Firenze at the cost of 25% autonomy in Corsica, which already has nobility in its seat, is amazing and very beneficial. Actually, where do we have nobility? Sassari as well. We could expand these military-wise. What are our development costs? Let's check it out. Development cost. Lucca is the smallest. It's not under anyone's control, so this wouldn't be so silly. Bari is south and it's blocked right now. Okay, no, never mind. Let's not get bothered with that. We have low manpower, though it could be increased. Increasing this by 2 points in nobility controlled area is nice, and it will be beneficial for us in the long run. With that being said, we have deficit. Should we take this? I mean, it's 3 land. We're already busy and we need to unify our forces. The war with Hungary shouldn't be particularly problematic, and we need to train some troops. That opportunity. Let's get 4 infantry regiments, 2 cavalry regiments, and a single artillery unit. Okay, no mercs here, so please move to Balkans already. And how many mercs have we got? 7. Well, we actually are going to keep these mercs with us. Oh, what is that? Oh, some Republican event, minus 50 Diplo point. It sucks because Diplo is precious right now. Well, I guess you can't help it. Sometimes just bad things happen. Though this money maintenance does hurt. It would be wise to do something about it, like reduce fort maintenance and get some inflation reduction, because it allows us to bleed less money. And perhaps change advisors, though no, these are necessary. So unfortunate as it might be, we need to keep these men here. Bleeding out hurts, but oh well. Let's just get army maintenance a little bit down. And eventually we'll need to do something with those advisors. Right now we're trying to maintain healthy point gain. Do we want to send entire army? Yeah, we'll send the entire of our troops. Okay, Tripoli isn't really important right now, though. Actually, I see no reason why shouldn't we protect other trade nodes like Ragusa. I mean, this coastline is valuable. Dalmatia, Lika, etc. It's good. We should keep it, as well as Venice. Venetian trade node should be protected as, excuse me, Venetian trade node, okay, here you are. Venetian trade node should be protected as well. We don't want anyone to loot Treviso or Verona. It would suck. We don't really care about this area right now, because we don't have the amount of states we'd like and expand there. Okay, our troops are being formed, but now we're losing a lot of money and our deficit is a problem. We need to get to war ASAP and get this conflict rolling. Thank you, Lucca, for your center of reformation working in our advantage. Good, so we have a 25,000 army ready to strike at the Serbian land, which means we will most certainly attack them and win it confidently. There we go, 5 days. It's almost time for war again. Excellent, we need to make this fast. Oh, they are unwilling. Pity. So we will need a separate war deal with Hungary. We'll do it after Serbia is our vassal. Okay, let's move in and start killing those Serbians. We don't really need to maintain any forts. The army is pitiful and it will be rather fast. As you can see, we won't suffer any casualties in the slightest. And keeping an absolutely minimal maintenance is good enough. We are fine and safe. This could be useful. We really do need money right now. The military points are sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, actually, manpower recovery speed and land maintenance modifier would suck. So let's keep it that way. And excellent. We are going to control Belgrade soon enough, looting it as we speak, which prevents us from losing to... Okay, we're losing income anyway now. 2 from artillery. Could we increase it? I suppose we could. Let's move to Hungarian border, get this ASAP, and return to other targets. The papacy is going to be at war with us soon enough, and we need to make sure this is going to be dealt with. Excellent, so another province converted. As you can see, we've almost managed to finish the 3rd objective. Okay, we're working to make it a core. We're decently tolerant, so let's just send a missionary to Kazir in Egypt. Kazir is here, the coast of Suez. And almost done. Let's do it. Excellent, so our overextension is being reduced as we speak. Yeah, from attrition, obviously. And there we go, we can sign a peace deal, a happy peace deal. No. A vassal. Never mind, at this point we don't really care about coalition that much. What's religion? No, we don't really need them to be a forced religion. With that being said, however, it's time to go to war with Hungary. And yeah, let's go. Reconquest Casus Belli, we don't need them. And now we are actually going to raise war taxes to reduce our costs significantly and get our troops moving into Hungarian territory. As you can see, we are interested in moving fast. Well, the enemy might actually attack us, so we'll have to be careful about it. We don't need to maintain all the forts in conflict like this. The enemy doesn't have a navy, so he's unable to reach us in our heartland, which is good, I suppose. And that's that. We need to be careful of Hungarians trying to invade us. Let's move to Budapest. Excuse me, what are we doing? This is a mistake. Let's move to Budapest already. Continue marching to Sopron and taking enemy land. 3 mercenary units to expand here and there. Good. And oh, the enemy has arrived, I think. A battle is necessary. Let's just leave 1,000 troops and move to Kosovo ASAP. Actually, I think we'll need to fortify this border and get a fort here because it's on line of eventual Ottoman attack. And it would be good to actually slow enemy progress. As you can see, we have managed to scare the enemy off. And let's give them a chase and see if we can actually manage and get them to die. Which I think you'll agree with me would be a very nice thing for them to do. Where are you, Hungarians? There you go, excellent. I think we'll capture them in farmlands. So that's going to be bye-bye to Hungarian troops, and they are quite disciplined. Strict and black army. And we have a deficit of infantry to cavalry ratio. Never mind though, let's send that cavalry somewhere where it can be useful. like looting provinces. Right? Right, excellent. So, a quick war with... And this would be so tempting to get, but we need tech. A quick war... quick war with Hungarians will be fine. Yeah, let's reach out to Ravensburg. I think we can be friends. And this is looking excellent. Really, really neat. Getting Hungary as a vassal isn't a good thing for us right now. So, yeah, Austria is soundly defeated. Oh, this is silly. They cost us 15 prestige. Theologists are of the opinion that music shouldn't be used in religious sermons. They believe that it distracts people from the matter of importance. Okay, this is tempting. We can get clergy to be loyal, though they can't give us admin support for several years to come. But it will give us a benefit, and stability cost is not a problem right now, I think. We're not planning to invest in stability anytime soon. So yeah, let's... 30-year ban. Bad musical instruments in church. For some fervor. Fervent focus and stability. Religious unity, prestige. Oh, stability does actually hurt the fact that we don't have it. Yeah, let's issue a ban. Get loyal clergy. It actually sucks because we are being killjoys. We make people... really suck not allowing people to listen to music in church. I mean, who really suffers from that, right? So this is looking good. We are looting Hungarians rather effectively. Oh, we need to deal with 30,000 separatists. And yeah, that's a lot of separatism. We're almost done with coring these provinces, so that should reduce it significantly. Though I do confess that a theologian right now, it seems like quite a good idea. After we convert one more province, I think we'll actually move to that. Now let's move and loot some more. It's always good sport to do so. Get these provinces, and actually we lost some manpower in this conflict, more than we had wanted. We'll be low on reserves when fighting with a more challenging enemy comes. With that being said, let's give all this to Serbia. Let them core and see what happens then. Do we want to move into Transdanubia? I mean, it is a rich piece of land, but the Serbians won't be able to core it in the slightest. So I think not, plus aggressive expansion will be killer. After all. Money, military access. Do they have any alliances? I don't think so. They are not particularly allied guys. Yeah, this is sure cool. We don't want you to have any cause in our land. War reps, ending of rivalry is unimportant. Will this mean lower aggressive expansion cost? No, it won't. It's the same action. So never mind that. Certainly not. Okay, deal is done. Free money, no admin costs, 29 aggressive expansion still. And there we go, quick and easy war. Now this is not so nice. We'll pay off your debts. Now you're very loyal. We'll get our troops to 0 maintenance and forts to 0 maintenance, and we need to move all of our troops. No, you have to go around, and we need to move our troops here and this unit in here. No, move like that, then move here to Friuli, Treviso and Verona. Okay, looking good. I think we can save that rather safely. This is costing us sailors unnecessarily. Let's get back to port. And we're losing. Okay, overextension reduced, which is amazing. Portugal. I don't think they can be our friends anytime soon. No, not really. I think we can do better than Portuguese. Could repay one loan, would be nice. And we are making some money finally from trade, I imagine. Yes, the trade income has increased slightly. I think that right now protecting trade in Genoa will be more valuable than in Ragusa. And that assessment has certainly been true. So we have our... Oh, this isn't balanced. I have no cavalry right there. Funnily enough. So let's move these guys. Wait a second. We can move to Milan. Let's just ask for military access. Shouldn't be a problem. They are our friends. They wouldn't mind us being able to march through their lands. So let's get to additional infantry regiments. And it's a pity that Mr. Lassie has finally died. He was a decent commander. And time's coming for us to get new commanders. Nobility could help us with that, but actually we have more tradition, so let's do some rolls. This is good, this is horrible, this isn't that nice. I think we'll be keeping Mr. Corsini here. He's the best of those, so no siege pips hurts. But oh well, what can you do? Sometimes it happens. Now let's claim Modena and see how costly war with these people would be. The Papal State and Milan would join, which sucks. Milan is our ally and we'd like to make it stay that way. So a war with the Papal State would mean that Ferrara will get involved. I see, so Salzburg, Pomerania will have to fight these people. No problem. We can keep them in Tyrol for ages. Yeah, oh damn it, another general died. Okay, we can do that, but we need to roll another competent commander. None of these is satisfactory. And let's see, none of these excel at anything. This is bad. This is bad. These two are same people. And this is fine. Finer than these, I suppose. He's better at siege, good at shock, and that's what we need right now. We could do just that. Assault them. Go for points at this point. Yeah, let's... do we have resources? How is our opinion looking? I still have 86 aggressive expansion within nearest targets. So this would mean that we're going to suffer a lot of expansion if we take Modena, which is our goal, and Ancona, the closest fight. Then we'd only need to take Mantua and Milan left, which sounds quite alright. So alliance with Milan is unfortunately drawing to one end. Keeping Mr. Evangelista Savonarola like the guy we had earlier who ruled our great nation. So yeah, war with the Papal State is a viable option. It will be probably costly. Let's see. Do we still have the trading bonus? We do. So nice. Military armies. Total. Oh god, 129,000 of Ottoman troops. Sucks. Papal State is 18,000. So that's not a threat right now. And we can beat them with ease. Though that means we'll have to send some troops to the south. Probably Mr. Savonarola, actually. He could leave 3,000 infantrymen on the north side, move to the south, and get ready for that fight with the Pope. It's high time we increase our maintenance and get our navy back on track. Hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean. That's the priority. How our sailor situation? We are losing some sailors, but war is coming anytime soon, and we need to be ready. And we need to get that tech. Now, don't we have institutions yet? I would imagine we'd already have it, being a Protestant. Okay. Yeah, well, getting as fast as possible, which sucks that, oh well, we could get, we didn't get Splendor modifier to get it faster, so that's a conscious decision, I suppose. Yeah, this is nice. It's a religious unity. Getting better by the minute. I like that. The question of right. I know we definitely no longer need a claim there. The Serbians will do their best. We don't really need their army, so we are going to enable scutage. They are loyal, which is good. And right now we will start moving towards taking another part of Italy for ourselves. It is crucial, absolutely essential for us to take it. Okay, so fleet is waving. When will that truce expire? Any moment now. October. Crimea. No, none of these is really attractive right now to core. Ferraris have led the coalition against us. Perfect timing, Ferrara. I hope it won't hurt you, and you're certainly not getting military access. You're going to be as denied as virtually possible. We'll attack you whenever Theodoro is no longer in peace, or in truce with us. Okay, so election. Of course, Corsini stays. He's too good to pass up. We're going to strengthen government to get the tradition a little higher. The higher it gets, the better. He's getting 50, so kinda old. But still efficient. Still efficient, ladies and gentlemen. And still doing the hard work for his people. So September, almost October, and almost time to attack. This isn't going to happen. They don't like us already. Forming Tuscany doesn't really help either. Okay, the truce is over. Time to go to war, ladies and gentlemen. Although perhaps we should wait and go administrative republic for that monthly autonomy change in years of separatism. It's going to be 2 months, so we can wait. Kinda silly, but oh well. 20 army tradition, oh my. Yes, please, yes. Thank you. Thank you for increasing. Oh, damn it. A rebellion. Right now. We'll get there soon enough. I forgot about it completely. Let's change our government type to admin republic. Excellent. And it's time to move in. Declare war. And no one is going to help us with this conflict. So we are on our own, in fact. Let's get to Napoli. Let's get to Romana, and then we'll see. That's a sea battle. Okay, our navy is starting to push in. Please, Siege Bay of Napoli. We'll get busy with the Mamluks as soon as we get our things sorted here where it is needed the most. Okay, so Ferrara is retreating to the north. It's looking fine. We'll win this convincingly, I suppose. We need to get Modena on our side ASAP. Avoid fighting with enemies we don't need to fight if possible. Crush the Papal army as soon as possible. Now they wasted points on firing cannons, which won't help them in the slightest, because they are going to get annihilated in this fight. Our superior military is obvious. They have the same tech level. No, they don't. We are ahead. It's not even a conversation here. They are going to get roughly annihilated. In the fire phase, we are already dealing more damage, and shock just proves our superiority. So, Pope troops stand no chance, and the path towards claiming Ancona is open. Rome would be nice as well, and we'll see if we can manage to do that. So, enemy has lost his troops. Let's get to war objective and then see what happens next. We will raise taxes to reduce those war costs on our budget. Take some land, and do we want that? We have 9 years. No, we actually need to start gathering a new tech level. It's way too important to get it ASAP, and Papal army from Ancona will disappear magically. Any moment now, a miracle will happen. There you go, the miracle of Pope army being absolutely decimated. And then you go, sorcery. I suppose to be called it like that. And yes, now the Pope will hold his army formed, though to what extent I don't know. They'll probably move to Avignon now. And Tyrol cannot be sieged right now. It's well fortified, so we have time. Who? Milan. Well, definitely we are calling Milan. After all, soon enough they will no longer be available to us as an ally. So let's make the most of it while it actually lasts. A sad thing, I know, but the Milanese will have to be eliminated for the glory of Italy, of course. Okay, so Mamlukian separatists, unmanly tactics, 25. We don't care about what others think. Our tactics prove to be superior, and there's that. 20,000 troops can be transported by our fleet. Good. I think we'll have to invest in some docks to reduce those fleet expenses soon enough. Yeah, we won this war already. Truce expired. We could compensate the traders, get mercantilism, or lose loyalty. Yeah, let's... mercantilism for ducats and some loyalty is nice. You can get 150 Diplo points. I mean, that's amazing. And still have them loyal, so... all in all, I suppose that's really worth it, even if they are at the edge of rebellion. The new commander is needed. Let's see. Not satisfying. Excellent. Finally, Bonaventura Butteri, the kind of a man we were hoping for. True legend. He'll serve us excellently and valiantly. Now go and siege that city of the Pope. And taking Rome would be nice at this stage, though I really don't know if we can allow ourselves to be so ravacious. Oh, damn it. Milan. Seriously, Milan. Oh, I don't like that from Milan. I think they will need to have a harsh lesson on what not to do. Now our budget should skyrocket with trade efficiency, and there's 26 ducats from trade. That's good. We'll send this army to deal with rebels. What are you doing? Get to the navy. Where is our trade navy? There we go. Now start moving here if you can. Okay, let's move on foot. I don't mind. There you go. So, Papal State is looted. What Milan has done in Modena is not appreciated. It was a mistake on my part. So I think we'll take Rome. Done. Age of Reformation objectives completed. We could continue dealing with heathens, and I see no reason why not to do that, actually. After they have rebelled. It's clear they're not loyal, so they need to be dealt with. And we are restoring manpower numbers. Let's allow Milan to take the majority of cost. So we could get production efficiency for 25 years, 100 Diplo points. Can we afford that? Considering the fact that we are still developing Diplo ideas, I think we will leave it be and spend 10 points further. Work ethic is awesome. It would give us money, but we need points more right now, so we'll leave it be. And just work on sieging that Rome as fast as possible. Now, is our army, is it already here? It's marching, so it should deal with those rebels handily. Let's split in half and do this. Good, good. So our reinforcement, transport fleet will be most efficient soon enough. And yes, this is another province that we need to siege. Milan will not get either of these. They will, however, get the short end of the stick, and they will be treated rather painfully. Oh, this is awesome. The fact that our leader has become so competent at everything gives us military reform, and we can get 200 mil points, which is nice considering how much we spent recently on legitimizing Corsini's rule and rolling generals. We could reform the navy, which is awesome because we need the navy, and we can reform both. And considering our current needs, I think both are actually the more viable option. Because we need the points for both sections. Perhaps even deploy a little more. Lowered stability impact. Improved relations. And diplotech reduction. Only reform the navy. Though reforming the army is obviously there's only 5-year bonus. A 5-year bonus. Let's get both. Truly a blessing, such an event. Gave us amazing boosts. And yeah, let's stay here. Not waste our time. We need to sink this ship fleet. No, not really. So there you go, the Egyptian rebellion is solved as a problem. Inquisitor has died. I suppose that means our missionary is going to succeed in 40 years' time. Now, this is ridiculous. We're not going to do any more missionary work for the time being. Not viable anymore. And this is tempting. Inflation is rocketing and annoying. As a choice here that we need to make, and increasing the influence sucks, but is worth it. We want a theologian. We can afford it right now, and he will reduce the unrest. So that's that. Let's work on those Christians. Truce with Spain. Mainz and Zalt. Yeah, sure. Go and fight. So, Pope is losing. We can join them. There you go. The Pope's army is being crushed, and we can get trade efficiency. Considering the fact that we are going to get over extension, this is certainly not worth 700 ducats. And even though points are valuable, I think that amount of money right now is a little better. So, amazing. We have managed to solve our economical problems. And we are starting to be able to afford to do some investments in our own state and its infrastructure. With all that being said and done, I think we're going to build a church in Dalmatia. Production facilities are not particularly necessary right now in Italy. This will not increase our income at all. Crimea is not interesting either. The taxes in Lika are good, as well as in Sassari. It's a safe area and we don't really need to be concerned about it. Okay, so the Pope is beaten. We're not going to fight Savoyard separatists. Don't care about them in the slightest. So yeah, the war is won again, which is good. We don't need a spy network anymore. Now let's see about the uproar. Rome, everyone, Ancona. That would make us a lot of enemies, with whom we should be dealing with. Now, improving relations with outraged states is still an option. So we can extend this conflict just a little further. Excuse me, outraged countries, 3 diplomats working on that tirelessly. Awesome tradition. This is super valuable. We don't need to collect taxes anymore. The clergy is losing its influence. What about Ferrara? No, we're not going to give it to Milan. That is for sure. We'll not make them a vassal. This would allow us to attack them and take them in 1571. And I think I'm going to do that, even though it costs us points. Well, actually, why? We could do it as well in 1569 that way. And that makes perfect sense. We don't really need to fight the Pope anymore for the time being. And yeah, this is a good deal. Transfer trade power just to sweeten it. And there you go, Modena out of the conflict. We've gotten the money. Milanese are being busy elsewhere. A good job for them. We could make additional cash by going against Salzburg, sieging it up, and then piecing it out, though I don't really see it as a viable option right now. Let's just leave things as they are working to our advantage. So yeah, rebellion is suppressed, our troops are unified, and right now what we need is... Oh no, the house really occupied us to deal with that. What we need right now is lowering aggressive expansion so that we can think about forming Italy. After taking Rome and Ancona, we'll just need Modena, Mantua and Milan. Just, though this is 36, 24 and 16. So this is almost 100 development worth of provinces, so not just. Getting those will not be easy. Even though I'd love to be able to do that, I'm actually going to play it like that. And oh my god, are we making a killing on trade right now? How is that so? Oh, no, overextension means that our trade power is no longer being reduced. So we have 389 trade power modified by this. No, this is our base value and this is the modifier, so this is our trade power. As you can see, it's almost 3/4 of the trade node, trade power. We have 60% income bonus from technology burgers and ahead of time in tech. So the basic stuff. So we collect 20 ducats, and thanks to our modifiers, we make 32 ducats of income. Of course, it will fall once we take overextension again. But such is life, and we can't really help it. How about improving relations with you for the objective? Not gonna work. Okay, so it's time to extend this period of war and just go stabilize. Yeah, silly but necessary, I suppose. Let's do some shipbuilding or shipyard building so that we can pay less for our fleet, though these costs aren't big, they grow exponentially over time, of course. We have lost casus belli against Spain. Well, that is going to change soon enough. We could attack them in Valencia and Barcelona, or excuse me, not Barcelona, Tarragona as a priority, and I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, sure, let's continue to play the game with Ravensburg. Now, deal these people out of the conflict. And yeah, how about manpower? Well, we can do that, it doesn't hurt us. 400 manpower is always something. Let's get... Oh, sucks. Oh well. Can't have everything, right? So let's take money, war reps. And who are the allied to? Oh, that's it. Good job. So yeah, we are doing our damnedest to secure ourselves in this area. Finally we can afford... No, we won't take that. Actually, we need to save points for provinces, because we are going to take some expensive provinces soon enough. Let's just see how our plan is going to look. 400 admin points, that's 40 months. That's a lot of admin we'll need to use. Finally, yeah, we're definitely taking admin support. Okay, so our friends the sergeants have a rough time dealing with oh damn it, 5 years increase mercenary costs. Let's just do that. We'd rather have mercenaries fighting bloodily and efficiently. Now let's take control over this area and keep improving our relations, because God knows we're going to need that. And yeah, keep up the good work. Oh, this is nice. I did not notice how they took it. So amazing. Now, what is the tech penalty for printing press, and where is it going to be finally embraced here? It's taking a while. Oh, soon enough we'll be able to afford it. Now, Pomeranians have come to die. Surprisingly enough, they won't stay, obviously. And this is looking fine. Salzburg is out of the war, they have Brandenburg separatists. Everything is looking excellent, I dare say. Let's just go for Napoli or Romania. Everything is looking excellent, I dare say. We are profiting from this conflict enormously, so just keep it like that. Siegeability better. With our aggressive politics, siegeability is awesome. Okay, this is looking... we actually need that claim, because we don't know what our allies are going to do anytime soon. You know how the French are. Starting a war against the Spaniards would be good. With Morocco and France. Attack from two sides, a pincer maneuver. As we can see, fleet maintenance has been reduced by building those shipyards by almost a ducat, so it is by extent worth it. Good. This is a very welcome news. And perhaps some culture acceptance would be nice. Not really. We tolerate these. Croatian culture is... excuse me, a T. Is a this is yeah, Croatian culture. It's not really that interesting. Yeah, it's not worth it to spend points on those. Not interesting. Masonry discipline is nice. Ship power propagation. Institutional spread is almost done, so we won't need it. In this case, I think that actually powerful trade ships are going to be best for our income, which will transfer to military efficiency, in fact. So yeah, continuing our... Oh, what is it? Provincial separatists. Well, Pope, you have a hard time dealing with people. We want to give them access. One province minor to Mainz and Salzburg. No, we don't want to give them any access. So we don't want a coalition to launch into our face and devastate everything. That's why we are keeping it slow with ending this conflict. Even though, well, yeah, let's keep Corsini. He's amazing. A 666 finally. Power of Republic unleashed. Can't get any better than this, really. Such point incomes are amazing. They attacked Avignon, actually. Surprised. Surprised and, of course, very distasteful. Let's keep looting and wait just a little while longer while we have friends. Oh, they are attacking. Bless them. I'm going to finish this war now. After we get 20. Salzburg. No, I'm not interested in giving you access. Damn it. Papal peasants. Okay, good luck. This is tricky, but 54% we have the points, so we are well prepared to take those two crucial provinces and revoke call on Siena. And I don't really care about Pope at this point anymore. Remove all claims. And that is going to peace deal we're going to take, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for such an extended episode. Finally, 24 power projection. Rome is ours. Glory to Rome, and we're going to use that to our advantage. And of course, I think we're not going to need a fort here anymore. And of course, start thinking about uniting Italy, which is starting to look good. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry for extending this just a tiny little bit because, well, it was quite engaging. So thanks and see you around next time.